So we made it out of church. We're back on our side of town, and now I am in the store getting my hospital snack bag. If you know, you know. Some stuff I already got. This is my side, this is his side. They didn't have the other chips he wanted. Well, I didn't see them just yet. So yeah, I'm just getting the things that I like. I had a hospital snack bag last time, and you may not want what's at the hospital. Your hospital may not have good snack machines and stuff. So I'm just going around and getting things that I like. Church was really great. I'm so happy we went. So happy we went. I just did a delivery order, grocery order for Aria while she's home this week. But she's gonna be at home and she's gonna be at school. So, ooh, these look so good, y'all. But candy and my teeth right now just don't go together. I can't wait till I am pregnant free and I'm able to go to get my teeth looked at and get back on my dental track, dental work track, whatever. Cause yeah. But anyway, y'all, that's what I'm doing. I don't too much like. Now I do like, me and him do like them pecan swirls. I'm only gonna be in the hospital for like 2 days, so I don't have to go crazy. But I know that don't say $7. I always say 2 for $7. $3.95 is crazy. I honestly don't want too much, y'all. My husband made a whole snack bag last time, and we probably ate like half of the stuff in it. So, cause I think it's like a 2-day stay. Yeah, y'all. But anyway, I'll call y'all when I get back in the car. I'm calling to just double check that my induction date is scheduled for today instead of tomorrow. I got 2 different messages. I just want to clarify.
Sure. What is your name?
Jess.
Okay, yes. I have you on for 10 p.m. tonight. It may have to be pushed back a couple hours because we only have 1 bed open right now.
Okay.
So before you head in tonight, I would give this number a call back just to make sure that they have a bed ready for you.
Okay.
Because we don't want you sitting in the waiting room for a little bit if you don't need to be.
Right. Could you give me the number?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah. Hey y'all. So, come with me as I get induced. Funny story. First of all, funny story. My doctor said my induction date for today originally. That's what she told me. She said the 29th at 10 p.m. to come in. Then, like 2 days later, she sent me a message and was like, hey, your date is now the 30th at the same time or whatever. So I'm like, gotta go another day being pregnant. This was like 2 weeks ago. So I told my family the 29th. So my mom, my grandma, my husband. Then when the date got changed, I told my husband, like, hey, it's the 30th. So cool. I'm thinking it's the 30th. I'm trying to self-induce and everything to speed up the process a little bit. And so, because it's better to be somewhat dilated, effaced, all that long story short, today my mom texted me and was like, you know, she loves me, good luck or whatever, have my husband, because she isn't here yet. So she's like, have Avery call me when stuff start progressing. I'm like, oh, it's not today anymore, it's tomorrow. And then I'm on the phone with my grandma. And then tonight, this afternoon, I'm on the phone with my grandma at the church. She's like, yeah, what time you go in? So I'm like, oh, it's not today, it's tomorrow, they rescheduled me. So this is the second person that I've had to tell, like, it's rescheduled. So I'm like, you know what, let me look on my chart to just double check. It won't hurt to double check. It never hurts to double check. So I go on my chart, and it's like era induction 12/29, the original date. So I'm like, hey babe, can you come look at this? Because I don't know if I'm interpreting this wrong or not. I know she told me, but this is saying the opposite. So I'm like, you know what? Forget that. I'm about to call labor and delivery. Like, because obviously the doctor's office isn't open. My OB office isn't open. But they're connected to the actual labor and delivery hospital where labor delivery is. So long story short, I'm doing my lashes now. So long story short, I called labor and delivery. They're like, yeah, you scheduled for tonight. They was like, but when it get 9 o'clock, call us or whatever, so we can tell you if we need you to come in then or we need you to wait an hour to come in because of your room. That was 5 o'clock. That was an hour ago. My husband and I, we like, oh my God. My husband started panicking. So I'm happy though. Like, I'm really happy. Like, this is crazy. Such a crazy story, but I'm Hey you guys. So the last time you guys saw me, I was doing my lashes. Like I told you guys, I only did 2 clusters on each end because this side was like hanging by a thread. I didn't fill in my inner corners because number one, they probably last like 2 days, and then if I like have a slight tear, they be real weak or whatever. I'm probably gonna cry or whatever. I was emotional a little bit tonight. I didn't cry, but I was like this close to crying, thinking about the fact that the next time I see my baby, she's gonna be a sibling. So yeah. Anyways, it is 8 something. I didn't bring my Apple Watch, but it's like 8:40 something or something like that. And 9:02, my bad. And we have to be at the hospital by 10, but we're making great time. We had a change of plans. So instead of someone coming to our house to watch Ari until in the morning, we're dropping her off. And then babe is going to pick her up in the morning from where her babysitter is compared to the hospital and the babysitter. You said like 13 minutes apart.
Yes,
like it's under 15 minutes.
It's close enough where we are.
Yeah, so no, that was not the original plan. However, Ari, she's in good hands. I do trust, the person that's watching her. Anytime like it's a school night, just in general, I hate her getting off schedule. So that was my biggest thing. And I also wanted everything to still feel normal. Like, it still feel like a normal Sunday routine. Take a bath, have dad time. We put her down, give her a bottle. She chilling. And then in the morning time, we both get up, woo-doo-doo. The difference would be that I wouldn't be there to get her up, but she's cool with that. Like, she's cool, and he's been doing it, so I just wanted it to be as normal as possible. So that's the only downside, but I'm not gonna let that get to me, anything like that, because like I said, everything's gonna be fine. My second issue, or my second thing, was like, I just didn't want my husband ripping and running this time around. Like, last time he was back and forth, and we didn't even have kids, we just had the dogs or whatever. So I just wanted him to be able to like chill and rest. And if he want to go somewhere, it's because he want to go somewhere. Like, it's because he want to go get food, he want to do this, or he want to do it for me, not because it's like, hey, you gotta check on this, he gotta do that. Like, I didn't want that at all. it's cool. Oh, they turning. What that is? Hole in the wall. But yeah, so everything is everything. Like I told y'all earlier, like, I'm really happy I went to church today, because the one thing that I took a lot of things, but the one thing that is sticking, especially for what we're about to go through, is that you have to just surrender, you know. So it's cool, like, everything is everything or whatever. Another bummer though, I'm not trying to be a deadbeat, not deadbeat, but down, what it is? Debbie Downer. But another thing is that I fumbled with the dates. I already told y'all that. So I didn't get my last meal. So that's crazy, because that's just crazy. Like, first of all, I hate fast food. My husband will tell you that. That's just not ideal for me to eat in general.
Do you want to try to see if there's something open?
Please drop her off first.
Okay.
I hate fast food, y'all. Like, I just, ew. I mean, I eat fast food. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm too good to eat fast food. I'm just saying it's not a preference. I'm a great cook, so it's not my preference. I was supposed to make spaghetti tonight, and I was gonna eat that tonight and tomorrow. Technically, spaghetti was gonna be my last meal, but I was gonna do it in the way that I like, with the garlic bread and all the cheese on top, melted on top. Yeah. So that's not happening. Hospital food is disgusting. The cafeteria has closed anyways. And then where our hospital is, it's like in the middle of a food desert. Well, would you consider it a food desert? Yeah, I would consider it a food desert. Now, but I don't want to make it seem like it's in the hood, but like the hospital, like if you go down a little bit, you got Ruth Chris, you got Hooters, Morton's. Now you got 5-star restaurants, but girl, it is 9:06 p.m. Yeah. And it's a Sunday. I don't know, y'all, but I am getting a little nervous. I do feel like I am getting, like, not nervous, but just a little anxious. Like my stomach is like butterflies. I have butterflies, whatever. But yeah, this is just a check-in. I don't want this clip to be too long or whatever. You know, I'm in mom mode right now with my baby. Nothing else matters. I just want her to, like, she does well with Cam. Shout out to Cam if you're watching this. She does well. That's my oldest child by another mother, but they do well with each other. But last time Cam was just like, she would not go to sleep. But she's had a full day today.
She fell asleep in the car. She's asleep right now.
Daddy gave her a bottle. My thing is, like, once we, you know, I want her to stay asleep. I want her to stay asleep. She already sometimes at home, she like, like last night, she like, Girl, I did not get up last night. Nor did he. Y'all don't even think you heard it. She did it twice last night. I was like, the first time I accidentally fell asleep on it. I'm pretty sure she stopped, obviously. Then the second time, I just let her do it. She only did it that time for like maybe 30 seconds. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell Cam, like, sis, she may get up like 3 o'clock in the morning and be looking for that passy. But at the same time, she's gonna sleep in the bed with Cam, and she sleeps better when she sleep in the bed with somebody. Well, she only has slept in the bed with me, but alright, yeah. And y'all know I straightened my hair and took a shower. The shower was so damn hot that my leave out is back. I just can't win for losing with natural hair. Like, I'm trying to give Lace a break and do the traditional look, but like, golly. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Hey guys, so update. The hospital just called me. First of all, they emailed me 2 hours ago when I first got out of the shower and was like, you We still scheduled for 10 p.m. Cool. Since then, an hour and 22 minutes later, there are still women in the labor and delivery rooms. There's no room for me right now. We just so happen to be at a hospital that is very popular, which is why it's hard to get an induction date in the beginning. So she called me, the lady that's head over the floor right now called me and was like, we don't have any space right now. We're waiting for somebody to give birth and for them to go to postpartum, and that once they have a room they will call me. So just keep my phone on tonight, and if she does not call me by whenever tonight, just come in at 8 a.m. We're going in tonight, okay? We're gonna be optimistic. It's okay. So for the time being, we did drop off Ari like literally just now, and it's 9:23. So we're about to stop at Shake Shack because it was between Shake Shack and Five Guys. Everything else is like closing. Even they close in 40 minutes. So we're about to stop at Shake Shack. Oh, they got a drive-through. Wow. We're gonna get some food because y'all know I literally just said we did not eat, and we just gonna chill. We probably eat in the parking lot and just chill. I just think, oh, that's where the Chick-fil-A is. Y'all look at Chick-fil-A. I be seeing it on Facebook. Super nice. Yeah, y'all. Everything is everything. Anyway, we'll update y'all when we get update. All right. Hi guys. So, update. We went to Shake Shack. We ordered like $60 worth of food for our last meals. We got burger, fries, shakes, drinks, chicken bites, all of that. We sat in the parking lot and ate our food, talked and stuff. Then I was like, I gotta pee. And then it got really, really bad. So we came across the street to Harris Teeter. They're the only people open right now. They close at 11. Babe, no, let's go. No. And so, I'm talking about a lottery ticket. And so, yeah. Now we're headed back to the car. I feel so much better. Headed back to the car. And I'm getting sleepy. I'm not gonna hold you. This baby is moving. And because of how big the baby is, the movements be starting to hurt. Well, the movements has started to hurt, like big movements. So, ow. But anyway, I'm sleepy. It's past my bedtime. I usually be in the bed by 9 o'clock because that's what time Ari's bedtime is. So I really, really could go to sleep right now. I gotta leave my phone on so that we hear it when they call. Y'all look how puffy my hair is. But so that we hear the phone when they call. I know baby be up. It's 10:21, so we are 21 minutes past when we were supposed to be there.
Dang, that's crazy.
Huh?
In the grand scheme of things, that's crazy.
What?
It's only been 20 minutes past.
Yeah, only been 20 minutes. And we've had our food. Went to the bathroom. And everything. So, I'm sleepy. And, oh, I'm sleepy. The house is, like 15 minutes away from here. Oh, jeez. I really didn't want to go all the way back home. I didn't want to start with the boys. I didn't want to do any of that. But, what else can we do? Hey guys. Ooh, my voice is deep. It's because I haven't said anything in an hour. Don't mind my hair. Pinned up. But yeah, so
It is currently 8:35 a.m. I think the last time I saw you guys was at 10 something last night. I want to say, I think the last time I saw you guys, we were leaving Harris Teeter. Good. Just trying to make sure my baby monitor was okay. Let me land like this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's better. So yeah, update. So last time you guys saw us was like 10:21 or something last night, I believe. We were headed home from Harris Teeter because I had to use the bathroom. My induction, I was supposed to come in last night at 10 p.m. but they didn't have any beds, and they were like, we're gonna call you once we get some room. And then I was like, okay. So then we went home. And I'm sorry, none of the ways make me look flattering. We went home and I was like, let's just get some sleep, baby, or whatever. And then Avery was like, I'm gonna play the game for a little. And I said, okay, cool. The doctor was saying, like, keep your phone on you. We're gonna call you when you come in. So I was still up around 12 o'clock. Like, adrenaline, I was still up. So then babe was like, try to call them and get an update or whatever so we know what's what. Listen. So I called at 12 on the dot because I remember getting up at 12. And they were like, hey, we still don't have any room. We're like really busy, like babies. There's so many babies being born right now, whatever. Cool. So I was like, okay, cool. So then she was like, you know, get some sleep. I'm gonna definitely call you in a couple hours or whatever. So she ended up calling us at 3 o'clock on the dot. So 3 hours later, she called. She was like, hey, you can come on in or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. We came in. We got here by like 3:30. We were in triage from 3:30 until legit 4:30. Like, we were like legit in triage for an hour, just sitting there, like waiting to actually get in our actual room. We got in our room at like 4:30, and then, y'all, I'm not lying. Like, I wish, I'm not even gonna say that, but I'm not lying. I was gonna say I wish it wasn't the case, but like, this is just what happened. We got in the room at like at 4:30. I used the bathroom, put my gown on, woo. The whole like process of getting admitted, I mean, I was already admitted, but the whole process of like doing a little questionnaire. Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay. Doing a little questionnaire, doing all of that stuff. Y'all, we did not get fully situated until 6 a.m. I didn't get checked until 6 a.m. Like, my cervix did not get checked until 6 a.m. 6:30, not 6, 6:30. How do I know it was 6:30? Because my husband had to leave at 6:30. He had an alarm set to leave at 6:30 so that he can go get Ari by 6:50, go take her home, put her uniform on, fix her lunch, walk, you know, all of that, give her bottle, and drop her off by 8:30, because that's what time breakfast is at our school. He couldn't leave at 6:30 right away because I still had got checked. She came in at 6:30 to check me, so he couldn't leave until like took her all of like 2 minutes, like a couple minutes, a couple seconds, a minute to check me or whatever. She did check me, and then child, I was like 23% effaced or whatever. Yeah. As far as like me being dilated or my cervix, she said my cervix was like somewhat soft or whatever, but you know, of course, not to push on a baby or nothing like that. Don't mind my nails, y'all. So I was just like, okay, cool, because I didn't, you know, have an expectation on anything as far as like being dilated or anything. I think she said as far as dilation, I was 2 centimeters. When I came in, I will say when I came in and they were hooking me up to everything, they were like, do you feel all these contractions you're having or whatever? And I was like, no. And they were like, yeah, you've been having contractions the whole time you've been here. So that is something that I thought was like so crazy, because I've been contracting. And if this is what they say, you know, contracting is like, I don't know, it's just completely different. I was expecting a different sensation and feeling like the first time or whatever when the contraction would like literally, you know, start in my lower stomach, go to my back, or vice versa or whatever. But I wasn't feeling any of that. It just felt like the baby was just moving a lot or whatever, or like that the baby would move, have a big movement. Girl, they said them been contractions the whole time. So I was like, oh, okay, that's good to know. But it's just been a long process, you know, and I've been real patient, because it's like you don't really have control for real over this or whatever. But I am not gonna lie, like I thought I would at least be like 5-6 centimeters dilated by 8 a.m. based on what time I was originally supposed to come in. Yeah, but it's been a slow process. Like, they're super busy, so like it's just like the last time my nurse was in here was like an hour ago. And when she was in here, I was like, hey, are they gonna like start the process or whatever? Like, because I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that, but if y'all are like waiting on my body to, you know, it's not gonna happen or whatever. Hi. Okay.
Are you okay?
Hi guys. So update. I look so rough. But it's okay. So update. It is 1:35 p.m. Babe has been back for about 3.5 hours. We both took a nap. We woke up around 11:50-ish. And then we were just talking and stuff like that. I was on my iPad from that period of time until around 12:50. That's when they came in and checked me again, because they did insert the pill to begin to soften my cervix. I am 3 centimeters dilated, so only 7 more to go. I am not in any pain whatsoever. I am contracting pretty regularly. I'm just not in any pain or anything like that. So for me to have been on the pill for only 5 hours, they said that it was pretty good, that I was already at 3 centimeters and that they didn't want to insert another one, because, you know, that I was progressing pretty well, and I'm also still contracting. So they're gonna just monitor me for the next like hour or so to see if the contractions continue to progress me and continue to soften my cervix, because it's really like my cervix is just not softening, you know, as quickly as I'm contracting. But anyway, so Babe went downstairs. He's really hungry. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry like, oh my God, I could eat a cow right now. Like, oh my God, I'm starving. I'm not like that. I would just love to have like a snack, like something real small or whatever. So I did ask my doctor, when she came in, and she was like, we got Italian ice, broth, and Jello. I didn't want any of it. Well, I did want Italian ice, but they ran out. So she was saying they would have some around lunchtime. I'm sure it's lunchtime. But my husband, he was hungry too, so he was just like, he was gonna go to the cafeteria and see what they had. Mind you, we just did this 2 years ago, so he already knew that the cafeteria wasn't gonna have anything, but he did see a parfait in the cafeteria. He did get it for me because my doctor was like, you know, I'm just, you know, this is what we have. If you do something, you don't have to tell me. But she was like, try to make it as light as possible. So the parfait is just like yogurt and then berries or whatever. So even if I could just eat the yogurt, like I just want something or whatever. But yeah, it's 1:38. Ari gets out of school at 5. So Avery's going to by then I will have progressed to at least that's in 3.5 hours. So at least maybe like a 6 centimeters. That would be amazing. That would be amazing if I could progress 3 more centimeters in 3 hours or whatever. Y'all know sometimes it just don't work like that. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. He's about to probably go find something to eat. I'm gonna keep chilling. But yeah, this was just a check-in. I'm really tired of looking like this, but ain't nobody checking for me right now. So child, I'm good. Once I hit like 6.5 centimeters, I'm gonna like spruce up myself a little bit. But for right now, I'm just laying in the bed. Not doing anything. I predicted that baby was gonna be possibly born around like 10 p.m. tonight. I just, you know, said a number that was close to the next day, but not the next day. Because we haven't even started like Pitocin or anything like that. I'm just on the pill and I'm already 3 centimeters or whatever. So that's good. I do want my cervix to continue to soften. And what'll help that is the contractions and stuff like that and the medicine they gave me. But yeah, y'all. All right. Hi, guys. I'm gonna do an update. I was about to head back to sleep, so it dawned on me. I was like, oh my God, I have not talked to you guys in hours. I don't even remember the last thing I said to you guys, so I probably should have watched that clip first. But I believe the last time I saw you guys, I was 3 centimeters, and I believe that this was right before my husband left or right after he left, and that was at 4:00 p.m. It is now 1:10 a.m. the next day. As you guys can hear on the monitor, I am still very much pregnant. I have now been in labor (18 hours). 17 hours. I've now been in labor for 17 hours. I was in labor with Ari for 28 hours. Yeah. And they say the second baby comes quicker, but different scenarios, so, you know. Yeah, we're at the 17th hour. It is now another day. I would have never in I would have never thought that baby would be born today, which is December 31st. My husband left. So once you get the pill to help your cervix dilate, they're supposed to check you every 4 hours. So, you know, that's a long time. Like every 4 hours is a long time. So when they came in, I just knew that I had to at least be 5 or 6 centimeters. So when they told me that I was still at 3.5, I was devastated, but I was still optimistic. So then they were like, we're gonna go ahead and start you on Pitocin. So they were like, you know, do you still want the epidural? I was like, yeah. And then she was like, you know, I recommend you getting the epidural because it's going to take 45 minutes for it to be set up. And then it's going to take like another 10 minutes or so for them to get down. So that's like almost an hour. And so they started my Pitocin. And then maybe not even like 15 minutes after they started my Pitocin, I got the epidural. The anesthesiologist came in and she did my epidural. I felt every bit of it. It was not like the first time at all. It was very much, you know, you could feel the sensations or whatever of getting it. That, my friends, was at 7. I was like at 7 when I got the epidural. And so I've been on penicillin. I've been on Pitocin since. I'm still at a 6. I remember I had to go to a 10 to get RA to fully come out and to get my body at 10 centimeters. They checked me at 10. So they come back at 2 to check me. And Jesus, I pray, Lord, please, Lord God, let me be dilated further. They say my cervix has softened and everything. It's the dilation part, which is what we fell into last time around. But yeah, it's 1:16 and my epidural is wearing off. So I've been changing positions here and there to allow gravity to do its thing, because a lot of the times it's that. And then she was like, you know, if I feel like, you know, I need the anesthesiologist to come back in, X, Y, and Z, we can make that happen. So yeah, nevertheless, I'm gonna let my body do it. I'm gonna let my body, and I'm gonna let God take over, like only He can. And so I've been asleep for the last 4 hours, off and on, because obviously they've been coming in or whatever. So I'm probably about to sleep for the next 40 minutes until they come and check me. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. All right. Hey guys, so I stopped recording after that last clip. That's when everything took a turn. So baby's heart rate began to go down. If it was not baby's heart rate, it was my heart rate. I mean, everything just happened all at once. We tried different positions to get baby to, you know, be more comfortable. But what was comfortable for me was not comfortable for baby, and vice versa. At one point, they thought that the cord was wrapped around, or that baby was possibly laying on the cord, because they just could not figure out why certain positions would make us go into distress. I also tried to push a couple of times, and baby would just not come down. I was in a lot of pain. I stopped at 8 centimeters. I would not dilate or progress any longer. And yeah, I had been in labor ultimately for over 30 something hours.
My epidural literally failed me. They came in and gave me more, and once they gave me more, baby hated that, and that made everything take a turn as well. So they took me off of Pitocin. They took me off of everything, and it was already too late because the Pitocin was already in my system at like a 10. And so if you know anything about Pitocin contractions, they are 10 times worse than natural contractions. But prior to this, I could not feel the contractions. Like normal contractions, were decent for me. Like I wasn't in any pain whatsoever. But the Pitocin contractions were crazy. So long story short, due to heart rates and everything going down and everything taking a turn, they did propose that I have a C-section. And I contemplated for like 2 hours, but the pain got so bad, the epidural wore off. I ultimately decided to go with a C-section. And so in this clip, I don't know that I'm preparing for a C-section. I'm thinking like, something is going to happen, something is going to change. And ultimately it did not. It was a hard decision, but it was a decision that I had to make, and I'm grateful that I made that because I saved my life and my baby's life. It was very scary, but I'm happy to say everything turned out great. It shouldn't have been